Hey everybody, what's going on? So in this section, we're gonna give you an introduction to the Sales Legacy Sales Script. And as you'll find that this sales script is actually available for download as either Keynote if you're using Mac or as a PowerPoint if you are using Windows. Now within the sales script, what it's gonna look like is that it's gonna have all of the worksheets when it comes to sales skills within one Keynote or one PowerPoint. And the reason for that is because it's a lot more easier just to view all of the worksheets all in one go and much more easier to use it as you are doing your sales calls. So as you are going through this course, you're going to follow along using this sales script and adjusting it and tailoring it for your specific product or service. Now keep in mind that a sales script is always something that's going to be a work in progress, meaning as you practice with more prospects, talk to more customers, that you're going to find ways to constantly improve your script. So don't worry if you don't get it right on the first try. Almost nobody does. You actually just have to keep iterating until it gets really good and you're able to consistently close deals using it. Another thing you have to know is that for sales, it's not about memorizing a script. The reason why I give you a script here is to give you a foundational understanding of what you need to do in sales situations. However, over time, you'll find that you won't even need the script because you'll have all your questions ready to go and you know exactly what to do and say. So again, it's not about memorizing a script line by line. It's just understanding fundamentally how the flow of a conversation should go. And once you understand this flow, it's going to be so much more easier for you to navigate in any situation. And you got to know that sales sometimes can be predictable. Other times it can be very unpredictable. So instead of memorizing everything line by line, you're going to be training yourself to think critically and to handle problems as a seller. That's essentially what sales is, solving challenges, and you'll be able to do all of these things on the fly. But to get started, you want a basic script, and then from there, you're going to be able to do it on your own without any script at all. All right, guys, so right now we are in the Sales Legacy Sales Script template that you guys can all download either as a Keynote if you're using Mac, but if you're using a PC, it's going to also be available as a PowerPoint. And why I use these specific formats, because it makes it a lot more easier to edit, because these are going to be custom for you. Okay, so starting things off, basically this is how the Sales Legacy Sales Script is going to work. At the top, we're going to start with mindset, because mindset is probably the most important thing when it comes to sales. All of the strategies and tactics are important and they are effective. However, if you don't have your mindset right, all of these do not matter. And don't worry, we'll cover exactly why that is later on in this course. From there, you're going to go into rapport, building a human connection with another person, agenda, setting the expectations for a meeting, understanding the customer's pain. And then from there, you're going to understand the customer's budget, who's their authority, meaning the decision makers, and the timing of when they want to do the deal. From there, you're going to learn about pitching and closing the deal if that is your case when it comes to your sales cycle, or if your sales cycle is a little bit longer, what those next steps will be and how to do them, like negotiations and things like that. And then finally, presentation and closing the deals. Not only that, but at the end, we're going to have worksheets for you to handle your objections, because no matter what your sale is, and no matter how great you are as a seller, you will always get some type of objection. So throughout the entire sales script, when it comes to the Sales Legacy Sales Skills, we're going to cover all of these things. And as you can really kind of see, it really starts from the moment you meet someone and shake their hand and building that rapport with them all the way to finally closing the deal. So this is literally everything you need to know when it comes to crafting your sales script specific for your product or service. So as you can see, there's going to be a number of worksheets in the sales script. And as we learn about all these different elements, what you're going to do is you're going to follow along, and then you're going to be able to swap out the different text with whatever fits your product or service. So that's why I used Mac Keynote, because you can actually just click onto it, drag around, click into it, and then edit it however you want, and just making it tailored for your specific product or service, right? So again, there's going to be a number of worksheets in every single box over here, every single module when it comes to a sales script It's going to be available for you to look at and edit. And I already wrote a lot of examples for you to get inspiration from. So you can kind of copy mine and just change it up, or you can write it in yourself. But the most important thing is understanding the format and how this goes down. Because once you take people through your sales script, your sales will be a lot more predictable, because it's almost like a science, right? You're literally going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like a step-by-step methodology anybody can use to sell almost anything, right? So as you can see, we're going to go down, and there's going to be a number of different worksheets that are going to be available to you. And this is really powerful, because if you're doing inside sales and you are talking to a customer over the phone, then you can literally just have your sales script out and just go line by line if you're just starting out and trying to make it as smooth as possible. But as you get better, you're pretty much going to memorize this format, and it's going to be very easy for you to just do it on the fly without any script in front of you. So again, the script is there to help you as an assist, but don't let it be a crutch. Don't be reliant on your script. Just use it as a template so you can get started and you know how to format your meetings. And then from there, you're going to be able to do it on your own. So with that said, go ahead and download this. And right now, you don't have to fill it out or anything. Just follow along with the course, and I'll tell you exactly when you need to go into your sales script and change it up. So with that said, that's everything we have to cover when it comes to the sales script. And I'm going to see you guys in the next lesson.